although it's been 6 decades, and I've been here for a lot of those decades. One thing that hasn't changed is how extraordinary this community is and how special a place it is for our children, for our families, for the grandparents who are enjoying this experience right alongside their grandchildren.
I was fortunate enough to have my father, Horace, who was the founder of the school and the first president, have the same values that I was learning growing up in our house as well.
You got to really give them credit for having the guts and the belief and the craziness and they all held hands and they did. Horace Beer was an incredible leader and activist.
We really were a small family, and we had a lot of committed lay leadership, parents that lent a hand early on, as well as the professionals.
The initial little group, even before bringing all those people in, was really my father, right, Rabbi Bill Horn, and Horace Spear, and Nat Winter, and Elvin Coase. And I think that was the first little group that sat together to say, is this even something we can try to do?
I think one of the biggest things that I took away from my education at Solomon Schechter was how all the pieces fit together to connect us.
I think the school prepares them for the big world as future leaders and Jewish leaders.
And I think the school teaches you to just advocate for the things you're interested in, to push your agenda, to find other people who have the same interests as you.
I guess the message was to be the best you could be.
The gift of Jewish day school education is so important, and one that is truly valued by the families, by the children, and I can't say enough about what each of my children have walked away with or are going to walk away with from their Jewish education.
We had this fascinating spectrum of teachers.
The teachers really helped us and supported us, and they knew us, and we knew them.
So we had this complete array of teachers that were didn't fit into any hole, which I think we came out the other end much stronger.
I remember moments of, presenting in a class and having a teacher come up to me after and say, that was very good, now you need to go into teaching.
These amazing teachers they made me love science and math and English and history and computers and Spanish and Hebrew and all these different things, and I think I carry that wherever I go.
They saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. Them believing in me was just absolutely incredible, that to the point where when I got to college it was actually too easy, just because Goa challenged me so much.
I also think that the academic rigor with the dual curriculum, really, I looked at some of my friends when I started my freshman year of college struggling to get through their course load and manage the amount of classes that they had. And from our perspective, my class load was cut in half by the time I got to college, so it really felt like an easy transition.
I think that the faculty here 100% focused on me as an individual and really allowed me to build my confidence. I wasn't just another student in the classroom with a specific grade on my paper. They wanted to know who I was, what were my characteristics, what were my drivers. And through that, I was really able to learn more about myself, figure out who I was in a classroom.
Golda Och sparked my love of learning. I think it's so easy to get caught up in getting through a class or just making a grade. But I think through all the hands-on learning and at Golda Och, the projects, as well as just teachers making a point of prioritizing learning over a grade, I find myself valuing the knowledge gained over a grade every single time.
In my entire career here, as a student and as a professional, I have been truly blessed to be touched by so many extraordinary teachers and mentors.
There are too many Goa teachers and administrators who've impacted me to name them all here. I'm eternally grateful to them.
I would definitely say that Golda Och Academy encouraged me to be the best version of myself. We were really pushed to take challenging classes throughout high school, so when I went to Michigan, college almost felt easy. It felt like I was very prepared to be my own self-starter, to do my own learning, to figure out what I needed to do to succeed.
Some people tend to go into the world and they take all of the benefits that Golda Och gave them, but maybe they don't even recognize that that was a value or a skill that they obtained from Golda Och.
Much like it is today on a little bit of a bigger scale, but really a family environment that nurtured us and instilled in us those Jewish values, and in particular the love for the State of Israel and the connection with the State of Israel.
It was a family experience as I shared my time there with my brothers and my parents. parents were involved in many aspects of the school and remain involved today.
Community is so important.
Especially being within the Jewish community is really, really important to us.
Golda Och builds a sense of community because it's such a tight-knit class and such connections with your teachers and administration. It's with you for life.
The impact on me has been tremendous. Personally, professionally, academically. Personally, like a lot of my best friends are still from people that I met in kindergarten here.
The friendships are incredible and deep and long-lasting. And I will say that our kids have a group text titled Kids of Class of '87, and we are just thrilled that they have a friendship amongst themselves that is really pure and true.
Part of what makes it so special is the parents come back, the alumni come back. I have quite a few kids from my graduating class that either were here or are still here as parents, and we see each other at our children's celebrations.
There's something that you can get from a Jewish education that you're not going to get from any other school, no matter how fancy, how prestigious. Having these Jewish values infused in your life every single day gives you a sense of who you are and where you come from that no other school is going to give you.
The point of GOA is to not give you everything that you need to know, but it's to give you a sense of Jewish joy and Jewish pride, being proud of who you are, the people that you're a part of, from your ancestors to, God willing, one day your descendants, and to take that with you onto college, onto adulthood.
It was a huge impression on us to have, Solomon Schechter, now Golda Och, such a part of our relationship, the start of our relationship.
It made many parts of life a lot easier. We never really had to have the conversation, where were we gonna live, where were we gonna send our kids to school. It was sort of just understood between the two of us that our kids would always go to school here.
Our children are the third generation, students here, which is pretty incredible. I remember feeling the impact as I was a student here and walked the halls, and I feel so much pride from now my children walking those same halls and seeing what it's done for them.
I wouldn't have had the access to not only the Jewish education, but the Jewish people that I met and I'm still friends with through this building.
It's more than just a building or a school. It's lifelong friendships, and it's relationships that have gone on for for decades.
But I've also seen the evolution, and so I can tell my kids how like the theater program has grown so much since I was a student. The sports program, there's so many things that have evolved and have gotten so much better.
What I believe to be equally important to that is that, in my experience, GOA makes good people. And what I mean by that, and the way that that's impacted my life, is that students who graduate from this school are kind, they're respectful, they're compassionate, they're curious in a way that I think is really important when you enter the world as an adult, meaning you challenge things, you question things, you consider things.
The lessons that I learned here about Jewish life and Jewish values continue to guide me until today.
And I feel like that's influenced me a lot as a psychologist, just empathy towards other people, respect towards other people, kindness towards other people. I don't know that you get that in other school environments.
So what inspires me to give back to Golda Och is really a sense of gratitude, that I feel really grateful for have had the opportunity to attend Golda Och for so many years, and I recognize that a lot of that has to do due to people like me being generous and recognizing the importance of this institution and the opportunities it provides to Jewish students and families.
I do feel like I owe a lot to GOA for, making me the person I am today, and in any way that I can, I would love to help continue provide that for, people going forward.
What I would say to a prospective family about Golda Och is, you're not just signing up for a stellar education, you're signing up to be a part of an amazing community, and you don't get that other places.
The school is our partners. As parents, you do all those things at home and you try, but it solidifies when they go to school, and it's that same messaging.
I think my parents' greatest honor in life is to know that we see the importance of everything that they were fighting for.
Seeing my daughter speak at graduation, I'm gonna get emotional, was huge because I spoke at my graduation, and so that was kind of another like Le Dor Vador moment of just seeing like, you know, how she is, you know, part of me, but she's her own person.
I'm incredibly grateful, first of all, to my family for allowing me to have gone to a school like Golda Och Academy. And I think the decision really came down to wanting to give me the best opportunity that I could have.
As we celebrate our 60th anniversary, it is just incredible that we have 2,000 alumni who are out in the world doing amazing things.
At 60, one truly acquires wisdom. At 60 years, Golda Och Academy has acquired the wisdom of all of the students who go on to teach their teachers and their parents, who go on to be leaders in the Jewish world because of what they learned here.
Every facet of my life has been influenced by the experiences that I've had here.
The school has a lot of heart, and we're glad it's pumping along.
That's right.
I'm so pleased that the school has been around for 60 years, and I think it is so critical for it to be around, not just for another 60, but for so many, many more years as an anchor in this community, for being the formative space for Jewish children to learn who they are, where they come from, and how to strengthen the Jewish future.
Happy birthday, Golda Och Academy, and thank you so much for the gift of Jewish education that you give to our children, our families, and our community at large.
Happy birthday, Golda Och Academy.
Happy birthday, Golda Och Academy.
Wishing you, Golda Och Academy, and our entire community a very happy 60th birthday.
Happy birthday, GOA.
Happy anniversary, Golda Och Academy.
Happy 60th anniversary, Golda Och Academy.
Happy birthday, GOA.
Yom Huledet Sameach, happy birthday, GOA.
Happy 60th birthday, GOA. Here's to many more.
Happy birthday, GOA.
Happy 60th anniversary, GOA.
Happy 60th birthday, GOA, and many, many more.
Yom Huledet Sameach.
Happy birthday, Golda Och. I love you.
Happy 60th birthday, GOA.
Happy anniversary, Golda Och Academy, to the next 60. Happy 60th anniversary, GOA.